Fight analysis review. First fight. Both fighters performed well. Tagir Ulanbekov secured his takedowns and controlled the clock without facing much submission danger or delivering significant ground and pound. Clayton Carpenter landed more strikes than Tagir from the bottom, and his calf kicks were effective. He should have kept throwing them. Unfortunately, as the fight progressed, he gassed out and was unable to escape from the bottom like he did earlier in the fight. Second fight. Ricky Turcios struggled. He doesn't use his range to his advantage. He fights like a little brother, doing just enough to surprise his big brother occasionally but not capable of causing real damage. His opponents find it easy to tee off on him, even styling on him. If you can't finish him, it's an asterisk next to your name. That said, Bernardo Sopaj controlled the fight with his technical striking and ground control despite the discrepancy in height and reach. Third fight. -600 Rinaya Nakamura. This was hilarious. MMA cappers supported him, claiming he was good. He's either not good or the Yakuza had him throw the fight. Nakamura kept eating big strikes and was almost finished several times during the fight. He showed very little offense and almost looked like he was purposely throwing the fight. A late effort in the third round only made it more convincing that something was off. He got a takedown and finally landed some meaningless strikes. Moon Gafurov controlled everything about the fight on the feet and the ground. Is he good, though? His opponent hardly challenged him. Fourth fight. Aileen Perez relied on her takedown game and gamesmanship to win but absorbed a lot of calf kicks. As I predicted, if the fight was close, her sexuality and marketability ensured she'd get the nod. Carol Rosa had good striking but needed much more to make it blatant that she was winning. She wasn't going to get the decision against Aileen Perez with the fight that close. With another opponent, maybe. Fifth fight. Grant Dawson did what was expected. He wrestled hard and demonstrated good ground control. However, he got into some dangerous exchanges on the feet, which looked extremely risky for him. His wild punches and lack of strategic combinations likely made anyone betting on him nervous. Diego Ferreira threw some bombs trying to get the KO but failed. On the ground, he was able to scramble a bit but was overall controlled. Sixth fight. Bogdan Guskov pulled away with the fight, landing big shots and finishing with a guillotine choke in the second round. Early on, his opponent, Billy Elikana, showed some good ground game and almost managed to secure a choke of his own in the first round. Seventh fight. Zach Reese was decimated by vicious ground and pound from Azamat Bikov. He should have fought the takedown after Azamat caught his leg but chose to try and land a pitiful strike instead. Is Azamat Bikov on gear? Powerful short strikes. Eighth fight. Welcome to the real world, Peyton Talbot. Fraud checked, big time. Main card reactions. Ninth fight. Rainier de Ritter won via rear naked choke in the first round. Color me surprised. I thought Kevin Holland would be able to capitalize with his striking and put away Ritter before Ritter could find a submission. Rainier de Ritter's ugly striking does not seem to be an issue thus far, and I'll take that into consideration the next time he fights. 10th fight. Jailton Almeida TKO'd Sergei Spivak from back mount at the end of the first round. Retrospectively, Jailton's ground game was good enough to find the win against Spivak. After seeing Curtis Blade sprawl and elbow him into submission, I thought an experienced fighter like Sergei would be able to do the same. Guess not. Jailton's wrestling is OP. 11th fight. Yuri Prochaska TKO'd Jamahal Hill in round 3. I thought Jamahal had enough power to KO Yuri just as Alex Pereira did. Wrong. I thought Yuri didn't have a chin anymore. Wrong. Yuri overpowered Jamahal with his toughness, movement, and striking. Hill put up a decent fight to last as long as he did. Pereira's power is just different. 12th fight. Merab Dvalishvili won via decision. Outdid Umar Nurmagomedov using his cardio and wrestling, apparently. He had great gamesmanship to boot. This surprised me. I thought having the last name Nurmagomedov would be enough. Also, I thought he'd be granted a decision for being favored, like being given a title shot after beating only one ranked opponent. 13th fight. Islam Makhachev won via DR's choke against Renato Moicano. This was not a surprise at all, especially on short notice.